Brandi Harris.
I'm Ricky Lochi, and we are the co-directors of Off the Lake Productions this year. We'd like to welcome you to our 9th annual cabaret. We hope you enjoy the show.
Alrighty, so this is my second year directing OTL. This time around, I have some help. Oh no. Is the apocalypse starting right now? So this is my second time around, and going into it the first time, I knew that it was bye-bye performing for me, because anyone who's ever been in OTL knows that it's basically a full-time job. So to run the whole thing definitely wasn't going to allow me to find a community theater show or something. So this cabaret is my only hope once a year to perform, even though I have a crippling fear of singing in public. Go figure, running a musical theater organization. And also sometimes crippling self-doubt when it comes to acting. But I knew if I didn't do something, I would hate myself forever. And I quickly ruled out singing. That's too self-crippling right now. So I decided to do a monologue, but it was really difficult for me to find a monologue that felt genuine. So the next step for me was to write my own. And this monologue actually just turned into a very drawn-out director's speech on tonight's theme, the end of the world. And I apologize that that's what I decided to subject all of you to tonight. We asked our members in OTL to submit stories of times when it felt like it was the end of the world for them. And then we were going to have other members in the group perform them at the cabaret for each other. And I knew I had plenty of times where it felt like my world was ending, but I couldn't think of a good one. And then, boom, it hits me one day in the middle of a meltdown that I had a couple weeks ago. And I was like, oh, this is great, I'll use that. So I was in the middle of tears. I was at a birthday party, totally pumped to be back at Ohio State, back with my friends, hanging out, having a good time. And all of a sudden, I disintegrate into tears. And I destroy everyone's fun around me. Someone says, Brandi, what is wrong with you? Why are you crying? And the only thing I can muster is, I'm graduating. And so this goes on for like 30 minutes, and I felt terrible, but I couldn't stop crying. And so every time someone new would find out I was crying, they'd be like, Brandi, what is wrong? I was just like, I'm graduating. And every time I think about what that means, I'm graduating, I just want to curl up into a ball and start my teary broken record all over again. For me, that night at that party, when I started crying, sorry to put a damper on your birthday, Brittany. To me, it felt like the end of the world, because when I thought of graduation, it meant the end of get-togethers just like that one. And that made me really sad, because when you graduate, you're old and crusty to your hip student friends, and they don't want you killing the mood with your employedness and your lack of homework and studying. And the way I look at it, I'm a metaphorical square peg forcing myself into the round hole of youth and vibrance. Another reason why May 5th, 2012 is my personal doomsday is I have no idea what I'm going to be doing with my life, if I'm going to have a job, where I'm going to live. I don't have a comfy home to move back to, or a crappy one for that matter, when I don't find a job with my really fancy degree in fashion and retail studies. It's the end of the world for me because my identity and how I perceive myself is ingrained in college and in things that I can't replicate when I graduate. I'm an undergraduate, I'm an OSU tour guide, I'm a telecounselor, I'm a resident of 372 Avenue. I'm a student who's not done taking classes like skydiving. I'm not done going to OUAB events that feel like they're free, which we all know they're not, but especially if you pay for your own college. I'm not done getting swiped. I'm not going to say blocked. I'm graduating. I don't care. The sad thing is I really care. I'm not done buying cheap textbooks online, and I'm not done battling through construction on my way to class every day, and actually getting to be here long enough to see that construction be something. So my only hope is to get a job at Ohio State, or grow the fuck up like everyone else and move on. I'm not afraid of failing. I'm not afraid of, well, no, that is what I'm afraid of. I'm not afraid of being old, but failing and not succeeding is definitely probably the biggest fear for me. But the funny thing is, I do think I can go out there and do what I need to do to make myself happy. I'm more scared that life isn't going to get better than it is right now. Nothing's going to move up from here. And that's a crappy thought, because it's up to me to make things better from here on out. And sometimes it's hard for me to see life as it is now be any different, and that's not a bad thing for my life to change. So I just have to find that out. And so recently, what helped me come to this realization, I was going through some keepsakes, and I found this journal that was filled with advice and notes to myself. It had Harriet the Spy, observations of the local Blockbuster. It even had a freaking index page. It had a bunch of crap in it. And right in the middle, there's this simple passage titled "Rap" with 3 exclamation points. And the crazy thing is, 3rd grade Brandi can definitely teach 21-year-old Brandi quite a bit moving forward towards my personal apocalypse. This 8-year-old lyrical genius was onto something that I can carry forward and learn from. And maybe it won't be such an apocalypse to graduate. Maybe my apocalypse is my 40th birthday or something. And I actually think, or 30th, all of us can actually learn from this child, this prodigy. So without further ado, Rap by Lil Brandi Harris, Child of the Streets. Go, go, do your own thing. Don't give up. It's your own thing. Don't let mean people. That's it. I had a really prolific rap career in front of me, and it was cut short by my lack of follow-through. So tonight you're going to see a lot of heavy things on the stage, a lot of funny things, basically the entire spectrum of emotion. And we hope that you can leave here tonight relating to at least one thing you see on this stage. As you move forward and the night is over, we're hoping that you can learn that in the last 3 months of planet Earth's existence, supposedly, that life does go on as long as you, 1, don't give up, and 2, don't let mean people. So thank you very much, and enjoy our cabaret.
Do you know what's worth fighting for when it's not worth dying for? Does it take your breath away and you feel yourself suffocating? Does the pain lay out the pride and you look for a place to hide? Did someone break your heart inside? You're in ruin. 21 guns, lay down your arms, give up the fight. 21 guns, throw up your arms into the sky, you and I.
When you're at the end of the road and you've lost all sense of control and your thoughts have taken their toll, when your mind breaks the spirit of your soul, your faith walks on broken glass, and the hangover doesn't pass. Nothing's ever built to last. You're in ruins. 121 guns, throw up your arms into the sky, you and I.
Did you try to live on your own?
When you
When you burned down the house and home,
did you
stand too close to the fire like a liar looking for forgiveness from the stone? When it's time to live and let die, and you can't get another try. Something inside this heart has died. You're in ruins.
You're in ruins. 121 guns.
Lay down your arms. Give up the fight. 121 guns.
21 guns.
Throw up your arms into the sky.
121 guns.
Lay down your arms. Give up the fight.
121